Are we live? Yes, we are. Okay, cool. Hey everybody, it's Thomas here. Forgive me, I'm still very much getting used to okay, cool.
The live stream.
Hey everybody, it's
and
Thomas
I
here.
decided to start 4 minutes early because why not?
Forgive me.
Anyway,
I'm still very much getting used to. I wanted to
Okay, cool.
just thank everybody.
Hey everybody,
that tuned
and
in on
I
Saturday
decided to
night.
start 4 minutes early because
That was
why not?
white. Forgive me.
Anyway,
still
first
very
of all,
much getting
yes,
used to. I wanted to
Okay, cool.
just thank everybody.
Everybody,
that tuned in on
Thomas.
Saturday.
Jordan,
night.
my good friend,
joined
me
that
night.
White. Forgive me.
Anyway,
still
he's
very
very
much
much
getting
getting
used
used
to.
to.
I wanted to just thank everybody.
Everybody,
Pilot.
that
tuned in on Saturday.
Jordan, my
night.
good friend, joined me that night.
White. Forgive me.
Anyway,
still
you know what?
First
Very
of all,
much getting
yes,
used to.
I wanted
kind
to
of thank
everybody.
everybody.
Pilot.
Do you want to do this?
that
with
tuned
me?
in on Saturday.
Jordan, my
night.
good friend, joined me that night.
White. Forgive me.
Anyway,
still
you know what?
first of
Very
all,
much
yes,
getting used to.
I wanted to
thank
everybody.
Pilot.
that tuned in on Saturday.
Jordan, my
night.
good friend, joined me that night.
White. Forgive me.
Anyway,
still
you know what?
first of
Very
all,
much
yes,
getting used to.
I wanted to
thank
everybody.
that tuned in on Saturday.
Jordan, my good friend,
joined me that night.
White. Forgive me.
Anyway,
still first of all, yes, I wanted to
thank
everybody.
that tuned in on Saturday.
Jordan, my good friend,
joined me that night.
White. Forgive me.
Anyway,
still first of all, yes, I wanted to
thank
everybody.
that tuned in on Saturday.
Jordan, my good friend,
joined me that night.
White. Forgive me.
Anyway,
still first of all, yes, I wanted to
thank
everybody.
that tuned in on Saturday.
Jordan, my good friend,
joined me that night.
White. Forgive me.
Anyway,
still first of all, yes, I wanted to
thank
everybody.
that tuned in on Saturday.
Jordan, my good friend. All right, is that better? It's probably good that I started early. I'm literally trying to find where the chat is. There we go. All right. I changed something. I'm not sure what it was. Excuse me. But let me know if that's better. I can't even hear myself. Oh. Derp. Dude, I didn't even have... Okay, so I had YouTube going on at the same time, and the program that we used at this... anyways. So, back to the story. Jordan is a very good friend of mine from childhood. And like, as I was saying, it was kind of like just a really right off the bat thing. Like, it wasn't even a week before it was more or less like 4 or 5 days before, and I was like, hey dude, I've had this you know, this instrumental. Would you be interested in doing this with me? And the thing I love about Jordan is he's just like, hell yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. And we didn't even rehearse. And that night, as it was happening, there was so much that was going through our heads. And as soon as we figured out like the whole live button and the whole live situation, like we were like, oh shit, this is happening. And I hadn't had that feeling since the last show I played live, which was in 2013. And there's a whole nother story for a whole nother podcast live stream, if whatever you want to call this, for that. But it was really cool because we really had only rehearsed it once. And then I kept asking him, I was like, should we do it another time? One more time? Or should we just go for it? And we kind of just looked at each other like, and he was like, let's, that old saying, practice, what's that saying? I'm drawing a blank here. Practice makes perfect. So I went along with that. Thal, Kyle. And so so we did it one more time. So we had rehearsed it twice. And then after that we were kind of just like, F it. Let's put the timer on, gather ourselves mentally and just shoot for it. And what's really funny about all of that is that when we were rehearsing it, it was going so perfectly. And then when we actually went live, I don't know if I can speak for Jordan on this. I mean, maybe I can because we kind of agreed at after the fact. At the time when we were going live and performing it, we were just like, this is a total train wreck. But at the end of the day, I have to give Jordan like kudos, like hats off to him, because I'm more of the artist type, and I'm more hard on myself than anybody. I'm my own worst enemy. um and that's when he was like, it could have been a lot worse than it was. And I remember saying, like, I can't wait to see how this, plays out in the end. Well, plays out for us when we rewatch it. And when we rewatched it, it really wasn't that bad. And there was a little bit of monitoring problems, and there was, just for a live stream, it wasn't perfect. But at the same time, I was so stoked. We were both stoked about how it came out, and Jordan did not hit a wrong note. And before we went live, one last thing I said, I was like, dude, let's just do this thing. Like, whenever you feel like hitting the drum behind the barricade that we had, just hit it. Just let's just improvise it. Because I said it in the video that I posted before when I announced this. Brain fart. Oh gosh, this is why I'm doing this, because I need to get used to it. Anyways, the point is, he did an excellent job. I did the best that I could, and I didn't cut out any of the mistakes that we did just for the sake of, hey, we're not perfect, and this is who we are, and this is Mutant RX, and for MRX, short for Mutant RX, if you didn't know, it's I've always had the term, like, well, not term, but the saying, like, it's a revolving amount of musicians. I've had guests, like Jordan himself, a good friend of mine named Jessica, and Eric, and countless Kyle, GP even, and who I will get to in a second here, because we have our own thing going on, and you know, I just it's really just a privilege to be able to do this and to be able to live stream and to be able to get used to this sort of thing as I am now. And I told you, Kyle, before I went live, I told you there's gonna be a lot of this and that. But hey, man, that's just learning here. And you know, I I I've done enough in my life where it's gotten to the point where I've embarrassed myself enough. Like, what could really go wrong? And I really have to give a shout out to a good friend of mine since I've known since I was a toddler, Clint Baker, who is in an enormous band called Riddlin' Kids, and several other bands as I was growing up, who toured with Sum 41 and bands like that. He really kind of gave me a boost. Like, hey, I reached out to him. I was like, how do you do this live stream thing? Like, how is it so high quality? How do you do this and how do you do that? And he spoke with me on the phone for like 30 minutes last week and gave me so many pointers. And I can't thank him enough. But to the whole thing with Kyle GP and I, we have a project called XERO Point, and that is XERO point, not Z. We don't have a YouTube yet, but we're making a record, and it's gonna be out hopefully by the end of. I know, Kyle, you're making the same smirk as I am right now. We're getting started on it this month. It's gonna be out hopefully by the end of this year, or more or less the beginning of 2022. I keep forgetting that it's 2021, and to me that is just insane. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but no, despite everything that's been going on, to my friends, to Kyle, to Jordan, to everybody, I'm sorry everybody, but I have to. If you've ever seen that that uh that sound, no. Oh man. Once I learn how to link things in in this, oh my gosh. Okay. I'm going to be uncensored in my live streams, by the way. So hide your kids, hide your, that's the wrong saying, Thomas. But basically, fuck it, we'll do it live. Fuck it. I will all write it and fucking thing sucks. But whatever. That's just me being myself, and that's Kyle and Jordan. That's us. That, and if you don't like it, cool. We're not here to be, family friendly. We're here to express ourselves and to bring entertainment and make you laugh and make you feel something with music. So, really, that's all I got to say in that sort of sense. And as Kyle has said in the live chat, our record will be coming out in the next century or so. But in the meantime, with MRX, I'll be throwing out singles here and there randomly, just like I did with the last one about Sid, my my one and only bully, who passed away last month, and it was really hard singing, writing that song, but especially like singing that song was just uh, emotions so deep that I can't fathom. And it's really hard for me to listen to, even though I tried to make it one of those things that where it was like, I don't want this to sound sad, but it's a sad topic, so it's gonna be sad, and there's really no getting away from that. But yeah. Anyways, I don't want to keep blathering here, so I'll tell you what. We'll have more live streams in the future. I'll have more live streams here personally. I will figure out how to talk properly in front of the camera by myself without sounding like a complete idiot. And I'll leave you all with that. So, Jordan, thank you again for helping me out with the sound problems that I was just having starting up this live stream. And Kyle, thank you for being here as well. And anybody else that's here, or anybody else that's gonna see this, like I said, I act like I'm famous, but I'm not, because I'm just a dick. But anyways, all jokes aside, thank you all so much for the support, and we'll see you guys in the future, and God bless.